And we're back. Welcome to We Are the Night, everybody. It's nice to see everyone back here watching this awesome show. That's right. So I'll just get on with the intros here instead of trying to be an idiot. Are you bored? You having a hard time dealing with self-isolation? Are you depressed? Drinking too much? Watching far too much content? Has your schedule flip-flopped to staying awake all night? Good. Now you are the night. Just like us. Sit back, relax, kick back, have a drink, and hang out. We're here for you in this time of need. You're listening to the world's greatest DJ, Master of Illusions, part-time dentist, and your best friend, Julian Orbit. Tonight's film review is Sonic the Hedgehog 2020, starring James Paycheck Marsden, who's starting to look a little old to be playing a character just trying to find his place in this world. He's getting up there for sure. I think he's like almost 50, especially after being in such classics as The D Train, 2015, where he has consensual sodomy with Jack Black. Thumbs up. He played Cyclops in a few X-Men films, and he played Josh in the TV series Blossom. I see big bright things ahead for the spry 48-year-old actor. He's going places, guys. Oscars. Ben Schwartz. He voices Sonic. If you don't know who that is, he played Jean Ralphio in the American comedy show Parks and Recreation, which I binge watched on Amazon Prime when I had a consistent fever of 104 for a few days. Thank you, coronavirus. Lots of fun there, too. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik, but he's just playing Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. And joining us tonight in this order of appearance, Stairmasters alumni and Twitch broadcaster Snicko, aka Mobius upside down and backwards, also known to us as fucking Roy. But sure, be sure to head on over to his Twitch channel and drop a follow. That's twitch.tv/SNIQOWMOBIUS. And recently he started a Twitter account, Mobobius. Get on over there, click follow so you don't miss out on any of the hardcore action that he's providing. Also joining us tonight, rising superstar of Twitch TV, Tronixization. Make sure to head on over to his Twitch channel and give him a follow. Get on over to his YouTube, click subscribe, and make sure to hit him up on Twitter. I'm sure he's dying to read your comments. Okay. One and two. Hey, guys.
Dead silence.
That's silent. Perfect. That makes for a great show. Okay,
There seems to be a crazy person in the middle.
yeah. I think he wants to go out on strike.
You're not allowed. Stay home.
Stay home. Stay home, everybody. Stay safe.
I don't think that's him. I think he just stuffed some stuff into his bike gear and
Oh, no, Zardos is here. He's taking over Roy.
Zardoz.
No! Save us.
Zardoz commands you to tune into this channel every Tuesday and Friday night at 11.
Mountain Time.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, how's it going, bro?
It's going good. I got my bike gear on. I probably won't even ride a motorcycle at least once in the next month, but we'll see.
That's awful.
I'm just imagining myself on the slopes of Groat Road,
All the people on Groat Road
dragging me.
dragging a knee. If only you're allowed to leave the house. Things would.
Oh, if I had a motorcycle, still, I would love this quarantine shit. I went out at rush hour today.
Really?
Rush hour. and the traffic was like it was like regular 10 p.m. traffic on Terwilliger, the road right outside of my place, and yeah, I could only imagine what the roads are like. I'd just be in heaven on a motorcycle in this. Crazy.
But even with traffic like that, Dodge trucks still feel the need to tailgate you.
Well,
And
yeah, it's in their nature.
cut you off because you weren't speeding fast enough for them.
Right.
So they cut around you and cut right back off your front bumper like they're the only person on the road. And some of us have newborns in our car. We don't really fucking appreciate that.
It's not appreciated, guys. You're not herding cattle in a truck. In fact, you're not even a farmer. You're a dental hygienist.
So why do you have a truck?
We don't know why that. Well, it's widely believed that it's safer to drive a 4x4 truck in the winter, which is actually not quite the case. Because you got basically no weight back there.
Well, you put sandbags in the back. A lot of guys don't, but
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you could dump a ton of cement back there too, but it's still a rear-wheel drive vehicle, right? Like you have a differential. It's not putting 50/50 in there. It's not a Subaru.
And it doesn't matter if you have 6 sandbags back there. I had a truck. You still slide.
Okay, now what is that?
what is that? Starter cap?
Grey Cup champions.
Damn.
Right there.
Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Woo!
It's a piece of CFL history.
Yeah, 99.
All right.
Did you go to that game?
Probably did.
That's in fucking White Court, bro.
No, not White Court.
Oh, God. White Court?
White Court. Alberta. Alberti.
I have a lot of things to say about White Court, but none of
We
them are
know.
appropriate for
We know.
public consumption.
Well, you do know they drive Dodge Rams there, right? So that is a delightful place for everyone to visit. Full of delightful people.
Yes.
Head on down to White Court.
Up.
You won't regret it. I swear to God.
No, it's down. It's definitely down.
But you're still driving a northwest type.
Right, directionally.
Well, it's like down a hill, up a hill, down a hill. So, want to get into
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic
Yeah.
the Hedgehog. That's right. James Marsden getting that paycheck.
Westworld.
All right, he's in Westworld. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought his appearance on Blossom was more.
Appropriate.
He was on Blossom?
He played Josh. It was in the intro. If you're listening.
What was it, Blossom? What was that other one about the tomboy chick?
Facts of Life.
No.
Blair.
No.
Blair?
No.
Who?
I don't know.
Blossom. There was one episode of it, the only episode I ever saw in my life, and it was about RC cars and like yeah, and it was actually like a gender issue episode where they were talking about he's like, oh, this is only a boy's hobby, and
What?
she was interested in it, and all the boys were trying to tell her, you can't get into this, it's only for the boys.
Only for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do believe nowadays she's all about the girls, so worked out for everyone, right?
Indeed, it did.
I wonder if they're still telling her that it's only for the boys.
That question will be answered on the next.
Will be answered. Don't you worry. Our numbers keep jumping up and down. It's kind of weird. Oh. Anyhow, back to Sonic. I have so much to say about this lovely film. First off, there was the controversy of it when they first released the images. The first trailer with the way that his eyes looked. Right, he did not look like the video game character whatsoever.
Well,
And I guess the studio listened to the fans, right? And they wouldn't change his eyes, so he looked like the cartoon character. And this upset a lot of people on Twitter for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So there's the Sonic controversy. Is this even like worthy to talk about?
no.
Because then they blame Sonic for Birds of Prey not doing so well.
yeah.
Because I know that a lot of you, other people here on YouTube were saying, well, screw Birds of Prey, just go see Sonic. Thoughts, feelings. Let's hear it, boys.
What did the Blue Devil ever do to anyone?
What did
Well,
he?
I did destroy a lot of property. A lot of property.
He didn't destroy it. He caused a power outage, but he didn't destroy any property.
Yeah, he really didn't do much.
I guess Robotnik. I don't know. Did you ever watch the Sonic cartoon back in the day?
Absolutely.
And
I do
he
have
always
that.
called Robotnik.
Yeah.
Sonic and Tails Adventures?
The strangest
No, this is before Tails.
Ah.
the strangest thing about this is why was this made? There's no point in my life where I was sitting there thinking, you know what? You know
We need a Sonic movie.
we need Sonic. We need to see him as
In a movie.
In a movie as a CGI character that, honestly, when they're filming it, it was probably like a tennis ball on a stick. You know. So good job everyone involved in this, because I know that can't be easy to work with. I do like the guy that voiced Sonic. I couldn't believe that was his voice. I'm so used to him being the douchebag character on Parks and Rec, right?
Mm-hmm.
So interesting, and he's done lots of comedy and stuff, but I always get him mixed up with that guy from Stranger Things. So they could be like brothers.
What?
Yeah, Steve.
Which guy?
Steve
Which one is Steve?
works at
The
the ice cream
oldest
shop.
brother?
Works at the ice cream shop.
Right. Okay, yeah. Haircut, yeah.
Would you believe me if I said I only ever played one Sonic game?
I would believe you. Which one?
Do you want to know which platform it was for, or do you want to take some guesses?
Sega Master System.
Nope.
Sega Dreamcast.
Nope. I wish.
Sega Saturn.
Nope.
Xbox.
Nope.
Genesis, I guess.
You guys are thinking too mainstream. You got to think like the most obscure Sega system.
Oh, Sega CD.
Nope.
Sega 32X.
When I was just a wee boy, all my friends had Game Boys, and I asked for one for Christmas.
Game Gear.
I got a Game Gear with color when they all had the green Game Boys. And
Yeah.
Oh, you're not cool. I'm like, I don't know. It seems kind of better than yours.
Don't tell a story there, pal.
And Sonic Chaos.
Nice. You know what Game Gear game I absolutely love because it's one of my absolute favorite games of all time? Wonder Boy 3. No, Wonder Boy 3: The Dragon's Trap. That is one underrated, absolute excellent game. I didn't have a Sega Master System. I actually had a Genesis, and I had the adapter. Yeah, not into the mic, please. But I had the Sega Master System adapter for my Genesis, and the first game I got was Wonder Boy 3: The Dragon's Trap, because they were still advertising Master System games on TV, and it could hold up as a 16-bit game easy. The graphics are amazing. The music is just absolutely catchy, stunning. It's just one gigantic adventure. It's kind of like a Metroidvania style game. Like you got to collect items to go into different places. Lots of grinding. Super fun. And I know that they had that for Game Gear. So one up on the Game Gear.
But basically about the movie, I have three things to say.
Mm-hmm.
Red shoes make you go faster.
Yep.
The first person that was actually nice to Sonic was a little girl giving him the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
He was just helping him because he felt bad.
Well,
Just saying.
I mean, Marston was.
Guilt trip. He wasn't actually being nice
True.
off the start because he wanted to be nice. It was a guilt trip. And three, I think Jim Carrey's line of obnoxious roles. This is the one that made me want to punch him in the face even more than Pet Detective, even more than The Mask, even more than The Riddler. Like, oh my god.
I forgot he was the Riddler. Dude,
Yeah.
okay, I actually got a talking point about this. I hate Jim Carrey. That's all it says.
I
Um,
don't. I love Jim Carrey, but you know what? I didn't like him in this role. I found him really irritating. I didn't think he fit. I thought, he, like you said earlier, it's just Jim Carrey being Robotnik. Like he didn't. I don't know. It feels like he just phoned it in.
and
Like
Agent
Just
Stone, wasn't that like right out of Castaway? Wilson, like a little too close.
mm,
oh wow! I didn't even know. I should have noticed that. Good one. Excuse me, everybody. As far as Jim Carrey goes, well, I don't like any of his movies. I've always found him irritating. I didn't like him on In Living Color, so
I did.
he just it's just a one note joke that has always fell flat for me. I'm just not a fan.
Let
The
me
best.
show you something.
Okay, no need to yell. And the one thing, his greatest accomplishment was what he dated Jenny McCarthy. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but that's my opinion.
No, just reading what people are saying about him as Robotnik.
Where's it Jenny Jameson? One of them. They both did porn. Thumbs up, ladies. Thanks for those hours of entertainment. Oh, yeah, let it fall flat, boys. Um, yeah, that's my take on Jim Carrey in this. I did like at the end when he shaved his head though, and he had the mustache. That was great.
That worked.
That worked. It finally worked for me. I'm like, oh, now he actually looks like Robotnik. Cool. Okay. Ending goes to the mushroom planet. The first thing Sonic says about? Oh, I don't like mushrooms. You think this is a sly at Super Mario Brothers? Kind of do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, the one thing
I,
I'll say about this, at least it is a Sonic movie because I've seen the Super Mario Brothers movie and I don't know what the fuck that is.
the live action one.
Yeah, I
I think it was like it reminded me of Total Recall, but like
awful.
yeah, like a really bad Total Recall.
Oh, that was a terrible, unwatchable movie. I did want a part two for some reason, but
Is there going to be a Sonic Part 2? Do you think?
I think they set it up at the end with Tails coming out there. If you if you didn't turn it off at that point, because I'm telling you, I
Tails
was
came out. Was it after the credits or something?
yeah,
No, was it after?
sort of.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it was. It was like during the credits.
yeah. They show Tails. He's like, I have to. He like comes to Earth. He's like, I'm gonna find Sonic. La la la. Like, okay, there you go.
Why would he be looking for Sonic? They wouldn't have known each other, would they?
No, they showed them together at the beginning, didn't they?
No.
They just saw him running and then running away with the owl and getting kicked through a ring.
Yeah.
Oh right, I'm thinking of some like offensive cartoon that our mutual friend James sent me.
What
Whoops.
cartoon are we talking about here?
Um, I can't remember the name of the animators. They're demonetized on YouTube. But they're
So we
really
will not mention them anyways.
they're really good animators though, and it's basically like the guys from Halo or Gears of War or something show up, and they're trying to kill all the furries, but then they consider Sonic a furry, and they try to kill him and Tails. See, I actually had that
Oh, that
mixed up.
sounds fun. That
It,
sounds like
yeah,
entertainment.
it's pretty funny. Good animators. I know they're called Flesh Gits, something like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oni cartoons. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
I love his stuff.
yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
See, I was actually watching that, and that's when I found out that you can play. Um, what's that game? Raid Shadow
Ronald
Legends
Weasley.
on PC now. So that's exciting, right? The guy did an ad for it. I'm like, oh, you can play Raid on your PC. Cool. Shout out to anyone in Raid Shadow Legends. You're my bros. As you guys just sit there in silence. Come on, keep it moving, boys.
This movie. You know what? I know that like you wanted to review 1917,
Yeah, that
and I was like, because I actually had watched 1917. I tried to watch 1917,
mhm.
and I just couldn't. It was it. I don't know.
There
I
are
don't know.
plenty. There are plenty of things to talk about this. Did you see Michael Hogan? He made a cameo in this. You know, Sultai from or Teague from Battlestar
Yes,
Galactica.
I
There he
thought he
is.
was dead.
I thought he was dead too.
I thought Michael Hogan was dead, and I looked him up. Looked. I was like, dude, I thought this guy died because like
Mhm.
after Battlestar, he kind of did a lot of voice work. He voiced the Doctor in Fallout. Fallout not 3, the one after Fallout New Vegas,
Mhm.
and
I
he
have that game.
voices the Doctor that pulls you. They pull you out of the hole that you get shot, and he patches you up, and that's definitely him. He does a lot of shit, but he's
My
yeah.
favorite
I
voice.
think what I took from him in Battlestar was his voice, and one of the things is like whenever he's like pissed off about something, he's just got the best pissed off voice of them all. He's like, "What are you doing? There's a red light on the screen. Look!"
That is
It's great.
one excellent impersonation. I'm gonna give you.
No, he can't be done. He can't be impersonated or duplicated.
That's pretty close, man. Pretty close. Another cameo appearance. He's not in it for very long, but that was that guy from Arrow, Neil McDonough,
The dude that played the general.
the blonde guy.
Yeah, yeah. Wasn't he in Beverly Hills 90210 or some shit? Like,
The
He
guy's
was
been a lot.
he was in that
he's been
movie.
in a lot of shit.
He was in Standing Tall with The Rock, which is based on another movie, but I love them both. It's a
He was
remake.
he was a guy that like Jim Carrey was like talking shit to. He's like right away. He's just like "fuck you, asshole," and like
Yeah. Right there, right when he came out and I saw it was him and he started talking like that, I'm just like, oh my fucking god! Like if I was a general, I'd just be like, done, over.
yeah,
I would have knocked him right out and
Like
be like,
sorry,
yeah,
no, I just was shot him in the face and said it was a misfire.
left hook
Like,
right to the jaw.
friendly fire! Whoops.
Whoops.
These things happen. You know what you signed up for.
yeah,
If you're the best that America has to offer, we're doomed.
We're doomed. We're doomed anyhow. The coronavirus is here. It's doom and gloom.
I'd say, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'll say Jim Carrey fucking ruined that movie for me because I
I'll agree.
I couldn't get around it. Like
It's just
it was
Jim
just
Carrey.
Jim Carrey, and because it's like he's got this mystique. He's got this fucking mystique around Hollywood, like he's some kind of fucking legend, especially after he went crazy, and like he's like in this obscurity fucking thing, and like everybody's like, everyone's like nuts about him, and he's fucking nuts. But
Have
like
you
he just doesn't do the role justice at all.
No.
And
you
it's a
guys?
video game fucking character, guys. Come on.
But have you guys noticed every role he plays, he has to be some sort of genius that goes mad?
I think he's got like a little bit of a complex there. Or what?
I think maybe in high school his grades weren't so good.
You know what though? He was really good in
So good.
Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind.
I love that movie.
That movie was brilliant. That movie was
Actually,
absolutely fucking brilliant.
Eternal what?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Kate Winslet. I like that because
Yeah,
She's in it.
yes,
he's
I
the
don't like
main
it.
character, and
Yeah,
you know what? He's brilliant in it. He's also really good in what's that movie where he doesn't know he's being filmed?
Oh
The
Fuck.
reality one.
No.
no, I didn't like that movie.
I thought it was good. I thought it was okay.
See, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. There's actually drugs you can take that'll sort of do that, and they do give them to like soldiers when they get back from overseas, right? So
Oh,
I
really?
found it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But they only erase like bits and parts of traumatic memories.
Maybe
So
that's in the water I've been drinking.
no, you know if you're on them, you become very very reckless. I knew all about it.
Maybe that's in the water I've been drinking for the last 4 years.
Think there's something in the water?
Maybe.
That's what she said. Well, just don't become a monster with two heads. I love how Roy has no knowledge of pop culture whatsoever. It's hilarious. Okay.
I just have no memory of pop culture.
No, doesn't matter. We can't say what that is. Let's go into this. The town's called Green Hill. What is the first level of Sonic called?
Green
Come
Hill.
on, come on, gamers. Green Hill Zone. So that was a good. You know.
I never played a Sonic game.
I actually have a comment on that. If he's in Montana, Green Hill, Montana, why isn't their attic insulated?
That's a very, very good question.
Just saying, it gets cold in Montana.
Damn.
They have
cold,
winter.
man.
And you know what else, guys? Where is Tupac? Huh?
Is he in Montana?
Yeah. He's alive in Montana.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Living in Montana.
Totally.
Living my best life.
I could think of worse
I
places
wrote
to
the
go if you're
song
going
a
to fake
long
your death.
time ago.
I'll go there. I love Montana. Whitefish, yo. Let's go snowboarding. Awesome. All right. Just running out of talking points, but we got to keep this going. Got another half an hour to fill in here. So the bonus life. Sonic gets a bonus life. Makes a comment about it. That was slightly funny.
Sonic was collecting rings.
He was collecting rings.
Now, when he uses one of those things, does it go away?
Yes.
Yeah, he was using them up pretty hardcore there.
He was pretty liberal with the rings.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty. Mm-hmm.
And he didn't, he seemed to have a lot left at the end of the movie.
Now,
Maybe there's a ring planet that he can portal to if he's on his last one, collect a whole bunch, and then
I got a question for you guys. At the beginning of the movie, when they're getting attacked, did those characters not look like they were Knuckles that were attacking him and the Owl Mother?
Oh,
They look like Knuckles to me. Like whatever Knuckles is. Is he a hedgehog? I don't know.
no.
Excuse me. So yeah, they look like Knuckles, and they didn't really go any further with that. Who's chasing Sonic? We don't know. Why is he on the run? We never find out.
that was a cross-platform thing. They were actually Jawas
Or Jawas.
Jawas.
or Ewoks or both. Maybe Jawas and Ewoks working together.
Kathleen
Oh,
Kennedy
man.
has her claws in this as well. She's relentless.
She's everywhere.
She's watching you. Okay, Sonic does the Fortnite dance. That was funny. Ha 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 ha.
But is that really a Fortnite dance? Like,
Yes.
I know it's on Fortnite, but
Oh, you want to get into it? Okay.
Didn't they get sued for that?
Yes, they did. They got sued by some.
No, they got sued by the guy who played Carlton.
No.
They did. They got sued
how could
by
he
the
do
guy
that?
who played Carlton
Cut me off.
because they put his dance in the
Cut me
in the
off. You're
game.
wrong. You're wrong. They got sued by this guy from Vine, who swore that he created it, but then there's evidence that he totally did.
Well, they also got sued by Carlton. I know they did.
For his dance?
Yeah.
But that's not his dance. It belongs to the
production company that created it.
Yeah.
Corona?
No, choreographed it.
Yeah, whoever did Family
he was a
or Fresh Prince.
Yeah, he was on a set. Someone choreographed that. He didn't make it up.
I think he did because he sued them.
It's still not the Fortnite dance. The
But did
Fortnite.
he win?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do the damn dance, but it's not the same dance. Carlton dance is to show that you know what I'm not even touching that. I'm not touching that in 2020. That'll be the end of this channel. But
Yeah, we don't want to do the Carlton dance because then he
no,
might sue us.
but now the Fortnite dance has the hands going like this and then back and in between, and
Or that.
so it was there.
But it's
You don't need another copyright strike, Joel.
it's a
That's the
dance
last thing we
move.
need.
Like, come on, it's a dance move.
Anyhow, Vin Diesel joke. All about family. That had the ha-has in it. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
I liked how excited he was about Keanu Reeves,
Right. Hey, that wasn't bad.
my boy.
Yeah.
That was good.
John Wick. Come on.
Now the music number with Jim Carrey dancing, I found that incredibly lame and out of place. Like, what the heck? What was that?
Jim Carrey.
Everything in that movie that involved Jim Carrey was like, yeah, no, it was just bad.
It was just completely out of place. All of a sudden he's dancing, and then his assistant there like joins in, and okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is this doing here?
I will say this. I don't
Leave
care.
it on the cutting room floor.
But it doesn't matter who you are and how awesome you think you are. If you ever think that it's acceptable to talk to anyone, like Jim Carrey was talking to everyone throughout this whole movie,
You're gonna get your head kicked in.
and you deserve it.
Yeah.
It takes zero effort to not be a dick.
It's true. Be nice to
And
everybody.
This is from a guy that was born in the year of the cock.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Rooster
Yeah,
cock.
no.
How
Yeah.
hard is it not to be a dick and like talk down to people? Like, come on.
Okay. Another thing. I only got so many here because there isn't really much to this.
We don't have much to work with this movie. I think it's a kids movie. I mean, you said it, nah, but
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's a
Okay.
kids movie.
You said this to me the other night, right? Which
Hmm.
I didn't really watch it.
I even had my reservations about us reviewing this movie after watching it because it's just there's not much to work with. Really is.
So, hang on. Let me speak on my own show. Thanks. Is this a kids movie, or is this a kids movie for people that are in their 30s and 40s now?
I'd go with option
Definitely
B
not.
because kids wouldn't know.
No. This is for people who are perpetual children. I'm telling you right now, you could put this on for a kid nowadays. One, they don't know who Sonic is, and they wouldn't care, and they've never played the games. And if they did, especially the latest games, they'd be like, Sonic sucks. You know?
I don't know. Actually, I think that retro is kind of the mainstream now, and I think that because I was in some small town and I saw some teenage kid wearing like Sonic the Hedgehog, or not Sonic, Mario cufflinks,
Yeah, but
and that kid was like of no age to have picked up Mario. And it's become so. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make Sonic a video game icon. They're trying to bring him into pop culture to give him some marketability. That's what they're doing because like Mario, it's all about Mario. People don't know. They never played these games when we were kids that we played. Mario's the thing.
There's still Mario
exposed to him.
There's Mario Kart. There's Super Smash Bros. Like
there's still
Mario's
Mario
still
games out there. Yeah.
Yeah, there are still Mario games for sure.
Once in a while, there's a Sonic game, and it's always terrible.
Yeah,
there hasn't been a good one since the Dreamcast.
By the way, I actually started watching this movie around 5:20 today.
How long did it take you to get through it?
Actually, I only had to pause it a few times, and that was to take care of my boy. He was screaming a little bit. He had his 2-month immunizations today.
Oh,
In the time of the coronavirus.
Yeah. Oh
Dangerous.
no, they asked about 20 questions before even letting us come there. They changed their room around so people can't sit too close together. They are asking people to only have the kid and one parent come in, no other kids or nothing like that. Just keep it as minimal as possible. And while I was sitting and waiting in the car for an hour and a half, I watched multiple people try to go to the public library next door that was closed. Why? Quarantine. Only
Yeah.
essential services.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. The free internet at the library is not available today.
Oh, it's available. You just got another Wi-Fi password.
Oh, thanks. Got any more homeless tricks and tips for us? Or
Not yet. I'm sure I'll learn
using
if
the
this
noggin.
keeps up.
Using the old noggin there. Um. Oh man, there's so very little. Most of the other actors and actresses, I have no idea where they're from. Just-
Oh no, his deputy in town. I recognize that guy.
He's a director, as far as
Oh,
I know. Yeah, I know
I recognized him.
he's been in some comedy and stuff, but I'm pretty sure he's a director. I didn't look it up because his character is kind of unremarkable. No offense.
He shot his gun at the end.
Right. All right. Speaking of guns, this is something I wanted to write down, but I just didn't have the motivation to. When Rabina goes to his house, this guy's a cop. Where's your gun, man? I would have had it right in his face. Like,
Yeah.
get out of my house now.
Actually, living somewhere like that where you're allowed to, I'd have a shotgun over top my door just so I could reach up and grab it when people are there that were unwanted. Or, grizzly bears. Like, it happens.
This guy was the least cop ever because he did absolutely nothing about that. I would never have let him barge through the door.
I would have handcuffed him, thrown him
Like,
down.
yeah, I'm sorry, James Marsden could kick the living crap out of Jim Carrey easy. As much as
Could he though?
as much as I like making fun of him, oh, absolutely, James Carrey's got an ounce of muscle mass on him. It's Cyclops, dude. He works out. And
Probably.
I thought he was the bad guy from a Mighty Ducks movie, but I'm mixed up with someone else.
Wasn't that Emilio Estevez?
No, he was a good guy.
No, he was the bad guy.
He was the coach. He was the good guy.
They're making a new Mighty Ducks movie.
Hey, wait, he was the coach because he was like drunk driving or something stupid like that. He is not the good guy.
Oh,
That was community service.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
they stole that plot from the Bad News Bears. Just saying.
Like anyone getting community service, even if they turn out to like actually help the kids, you still got community service. You did something wrong. You're not the good guy.
Yeah, why would that? I don't think that anybody who ever got community service for drunk driving has ever been like, you're coaching a kids hockey team. You're gonna be a role model for these kids.
Yeah, why didn't they just get Mel Gibson to do that too?
That would have been awesome.
Mel Gibson from what's the one where he gets shot by his partner after they robbed the place?
What Women Want.
Did he get shot that one?
She should have been shot for making that. Crap.
Well, of course, because we all know what women want.
Big old dicks. Whoops.
Respect women.
Respect. That's what they want.
They want respect.
I'm sorry, ladies.
RESPECT. I'll tell you what it means to me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh.
I know. I'm walking.
Well, with the quarantine, I think.
Quarantine party. Quarantine party.
Yeah.
Party.
Any insight on the current situation with the quarantine shit?
Stay home.
Stay home. This is gonna go on for months, man.
Actually,
I
bought beer today, and I wore my mask the whole time in the store, and the guy
Yeah.
did not ask me to take it off.
Because they can't.
Now, oddly, on the door going in and all over the store is posted that they're not giving out any bags because, you know, it could have virus on it or whatever. And when I got
Right.
there and paid, the guy's like, "Would you like a bag?" I'm like, "No, no."
Excuse me, this is my
You
corona
know,
cup.
I've never in my life been much of a germaphobe. I'm actually kind of the opposite. I'm not filthy, but
It's kind of a dirty pig, everyone.
I believe
Filthy
that
pig.
if you try and shield yourself from shit like that,
From germs and everything.
from
I should.
germs and everything, if you spend your lifetime doing that, you're weakening your immune system. You're not exposing yourself. You should expose yourself a little to
A little bit of shit.
contaminants in your environment because that's how your immune system gains strength. It's like working out. Now we've got everybody wearing gloves, masks, everything like that. Um, Everyone's a fucking hypochondriac. Everyone's a germaphobe now. Even I'm a bit of a germaphobe now. I'm like, like I'm scared. Like I ordered from McDonald's the other day and I was just like, is this it? I'm like eating my burger and I'm like, is this the burger that kills me? And it's kind of sad the
Killing
state
burger.
of things because it's like the grocery stores they have reduced hours 8 till 8. You can still go to fucking Subway. You can still go to fucking McDonald's where people touch your food. You don't know if it's been washed. You don't know if the person who handled your food has fucking coronavirus. Who fucking knows?
Who
Um,
knows?
I'm gonna disagree with one thing though. When I'm walking around out there, when I have to, like grocery shop and stuff like that, I don't think people are taking it serious enough.
No, they're not.
I'm sitting there in an aisle shopping. Someone like walks up and stands right beside me. It's like, fucking excuse you?
Yeah,
Mm.
like
Get away.
maintain some distance here.
And no one's wearing masks. Like
No one.
you see 10 people and maybe 2 of them have masks on. Half the staff in the store, at least half the staff, still are not wearing masks. Been in places where they're not even wearing gloves and they're the one working there. Like they're supposed to be
Yeah,
wearing gloves to not contaminate the stuff they're giving to the customer.
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
the dude, the one guy that works part time for us at his other job there, he didn't have gloves on. And he's just grabbing my beer, putting it in the bag. I'm like, what the fuck you doing, germ bag?
yeah. Like,
Like, are you
and
insane?
I'm seeing posts everywhere where people are like, "Oh, just enjoy the time with your family," and blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
everywhere you look, people are doing things they normally wouldn't do. Because I remember driving through, prime time traffic. People are rushing, almost killing you, so they can get home and turn their TV on and watch their favorite shows. Now people are like, you know what? Let's do something we've never done before. Let's go for group walks. It's
Let's go for a family
Let's go
walk.
out in public.
let's get away from the TV and go outside because we were told to stay home. It's like,
Now, this is just a big old vacation that's going to kill 3% of the population.
and we did the math on that, by the way.
We've done the math. Done it several times now. It's
7 some billion people in the world. What do you think 3% of the population is?
mhm. With a variance of infection rates, but we're looking at a death toll that's
Million.
astronomical. Millions, yeah. Did you guys
Well,
see? Did you guys see on Twitter today? 50 Cent had video of bodies basically being like dead bodies being drugged through the street and just thrown onto a truck.
I did not see that.
Yeah,
no.
man. And he's like,
Where?
it's on Twitter, and he's like, I'll just stay home today.
What country?
No, like where?
New York.
Oh,
New York, really?
Yeah, bodies are just being thrown onto a truck. There's so many dead.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
You know,
mute your mic, Sean.
we we live in an amazing place. I mean, as much as I fucking hate this weather, especially right now because we just had a big dump of snow and it's fucking about to be April.
Dude, you're talking to
Um,
a guy who literally was being paid to snowboard. I big dump of snow and I can't go snowboarding. This is Yeah. Not into the mic, thanks. But it's been frustrating for me to watch this. Like every single mountain is closed. So there goes my winter cardio basically, other than stairs. And we can't do stairs because there's all these people at the stairs thinking, "Hey, let's go do stairs. No one's gonna be
Nobody
there."
else is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mobovius and I went to go do some stairs, and there's more people there than we've actually ever seen. Just hanging out, coughing everywhere.
I'm back.
Don't forget to mute your mic next time. Thanks.
Will do.
We're getting better, everybody. At least we got stuff to talk
We're
about.
getting better. Yeah,
One
yeah.
of the things we're lucky about is on the grand scale of things, Edmonton has a low population.
Density.
Mhm.
Like for size of city to how packed people are in, like
We have a very low population density here in Edmonton.
It sure doesn't seem like it.
yeah, I'm like, I wish I could move right now to like
Tuk tuk tuk.
middle of nowhere somewhere where there's like 10 people in the whole town because it's a ghost town and they're the only ones that just refuse to sell their houses.
You know, when I was in Agluckatuck, and that's a real place.
A gluckatuck.
I was in Agluckatuck. The chief of the town offered me a house and wanted me to stay because I got along with everybody there and I actually liked it. And they're just gonna straight up give me a house and then I get $8,000 a month to live in the coldest place on earth. Minus 78 annually, by the way. That's minus 78 Celsius annually.
As of now, I would totally take that.
I
Yeah.
guarantee no one's sick up there.
That's too cold.
Wow, the
There's
virus
no one.
fucking dies.
There's nobody traveling there, but the cost of living there is so high that that money you get for being there isn't even enough.
It's like LOA.
They only get food shipments there like once or twice a year, right? And during that time, the prime minister, not Trudeau, kept
So a
quiet.
dozen eggs is like $40.
Let me tell my story, thank you. But at the time, the ship that they were using for the shipments to this place, the prime minister were using it to do some trade route historical crap. So they didn't get one of their food shipments. And by the time I had got there, because we were installing one of the world's largest cell phone towers, much further away, by the way. But by the time I got there, didn't have any food whatsoever. So I'd gone to the grocery store to see if I could pick something up, and a box of 4 pizza pops was $55. I'm glad you're all interested. Thanks.
Can you drive there?
Yes. Well, no,
So
you can.
what's to stop a guy from loading up with fucking...
Oh, no. You mean no? You can drive when you're there, but you can't
No,
drive
to
there. No,
there.
no, that's impossible.
Isn't that like what Ice Road Truckers is about?
That's a totally different direction, other side of the world.
I don't know.
Just saying.
We have a full screen camera off.
Full screen, focused on the icon.
But Agluckatuck is you can look it up. It's called Pelly Bay is the airport, and it's real. It's by Greenland, okay. Whereas Ice Road Truckers, that's all Alaska and Yukon, all those places.
Well, I don't know this shit. I don't actually watch that fucking show.
There's no wyvern.
There's
in
no way to get there.
No, there's no wyvern in the Gluckatuck. Those are all in Alaska.
Wyvern. Like the mystical beast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys never watched that movie?
No.
The guy finds his new rig on the road because his truck sunk, and there's wyvern attacking the town, and he does this. Pulls his cap out of the back pocket. Rock and roll music starts playing, and he's like, "Let's get them."
That sounds like fun.
Sure. What's it called?
Wyvern.
Oh, well,
Are,
there
are,
you go.
hey, are we still talking about Sonic, or are we done with that?
Yeah, we're talking about Sonic and the Wyvern.
We're gonna get there. God.
No, I know in a roundabout way, but I mean, are we gonna like say how good we thought it was,
Well, we'll get there. Yeah. So, like
or
Kentucky,
bad?
check it out, everybody. It's a tourist attraction. Actually, I got some good stories about it. I'll save them for later.
If you want to, you can throw that up. This is the movie I was talking about.
Right. Wyvern.
Oh,
Boy,
cool.
that looks fun.
Whoa!
Ice Road Trucker in it.
It's even got an ice road trucker. How about the Turkish ET?
Right.
Sean, did you tell Sean about the Turkish ET?
No.
Hamoti?
No.
Oh man.
That was quite funny because I was really drunk, and
Mm, mm, mm.
I wish we could play a clip. I wouldn't want a copyright strike from that Turkish movie company.
Oh my god, that would be the worst. That would be the
That'd be
worst way to get like kicked off of YouTube. Like over that.
Fuck. Where's the button?
Over that. So Hamodi, okay. The lovely D Greening told me about Hamodi, and I
Hamodi?
started watching it. And it's basically like this Turkish ripoff of ET. Did you watch the last clip I sent you?
I watched the whole movie. You sent me the full movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I
Like
watched it.
on a scale of like so bad it's I don't even want to say good. It's bad to a level of like it's so bad that it's entertaining. The only entertainment value you get from it is how fucking bad it is.
It was terrible. That yeah, the first clip you said was like the worst ET ever. That's what it was titled. If you guys want to look that up, enjoy. I enjoyed it. It was
Like
wow. I can't believe that's a real movie. I've seen some bad Turkish crap in my time, but
grown
oh,
adults actually got together and they were
I
like,
made that.
"Hey, let's make a movie."
Let's make a film that looks like ET, sort of, but has a totally fucked like the what was the message of that? I don't even know what's going on. At one point, he's like gonna sleep with some guy, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this thing? Like,
Yeah, because he's ET, but he's like gay, and like yeah,
it's
no,
so it's
and
so
it's just
weird.
like
Didn't they steal that from that TV show too? Then with the yelling guy, American Dad.
maybe
Well,
Did
no,
they rip off ET and American Dad both?
no,
no,
this
they
is a
didn't
little
because
older.
this movie is old, man.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like '80s. Yeah, that's really old. It's terrible.
But they predicted smartphones because there's one scene where now there's like if Universal owns the rights to ET?
Yes.
Okay, so the guys at Universal have probably seen this,
Hmm.
and they've got tons of like ammunition. We could sue the pants off of these guys, and they didn't even bother because this is how bad this fucking movie is. It's so bad that Universal they just took massive liberties. They used a ET toy figurine in the movie to like, and they like a vanity mirror, like the ones that like chicks like flip up to like do their makeup and shit. So they like hold this up to the camera, and then they put like an ET figurine in the reflection of this thing, and it's like this is ET's phone, and he's talking to his fucking people, and its eyes light up red, and it's just like, and then he's like, what are we gonna do? Or like, this is English, me doing English, and that the the person who plays the voice of ET just mumbles. He's like, you can't even fucking understand him. Like, even people who speak Turkish or whatever they're speaking couldn't even understand because he's like, he's just like, it's so fucking bad. I encourage you, because everybody's locked in their houses, they got nothing better to do. If you want to see, like, if you want to have like a movie career and like you have like absolutely no creativity, just watch this, because I mean, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Even the people who made this piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else you can do? Quarantine beard.
I was thinking about it. Yeah.
You're actually looking for work? There is no work. Quarantine beard.
I got a email about work actually today.
No, hang on. We're not talking about work. We're here to talk about garbage film. Do you feel that ET as a fake ET was worse or better than the one in Meatballs 3? If you haven't seen Meatballs 3.
I haven't watched it.
I have not.
Wow. You just missed out on everything.
But serious question for you guys. Have you watched the old ET, you know, the one released on VHS?
Hang on, somebody look up Meatballs 3 ET. Let's bring a picture up.
I'll look it up, but did you guys watch the old ET, you know, on VHS back when it was first released?
Of course, I still have it.
Did you watch the made-for-TV ET?
No.
Special edition, right? Yeah.
Do you notice a difference between the two movies when the guys are chasing ET through the woods?
They no longer have guns. It's walkie-talkies or flowers in their hands. It's
flashlights, walkie-talkies, and keys.
Flowers as well.
Yeah.
Weird. They took all the guns out.
The VHS cut, you know, that was released back in, I guess, the 80s, guns. Because why would you chase an alien without guns?
With flowers. Let's give them flowers. Oh, you know, weird. That's Lucasfilm at their finest of editing movies with weird CGI for no reason.
I'm getting meatball recipes, guys.
Yeah, me too. All right.
Just go Meatballs 3 Alien.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Nice. Hey, that link that I sent you there, Tronixization, do you want to give that a go? Full screen?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I did have the picture up, but it disappeared. Why did it disappear?
Because no one likes that movie.
Oh, here we go. No, that's Meatballs 2 Alien.
Oh, it's Meatballs 2.
Is it Meatballs 2?
I don't know.
I'm getting fucking just ads.
I thought it was part 3 or that they had the ET ripoff. It might be part 2. I haven't watched those Meatballs movies in years.
Oh, yeah, part 2. Part 2, yeah.
If anybody wants to know some really obscure trivia, in the first movie, the love interest for Bill Murray, I can't remember her name, she used to be on a Canadian show called You Can't Do That on Television. There's some trivia that
I remember that show.
Almost no one's going to know or care about.
Is this the one? Can you see my screen share?
I can see it. Let's bring it up, everybody. There he is. That's him. There's the Meatballs ET ripoff alien.
Hold on. Let me see. I was looking for it. There it is. Yeah, that's.
What
So who's worse, Hamodi or this guy?
That's what I'm asking. Who's Roy? Bring up Hamodi. Get
All
a
right.
picture of him.
I'm gonna cancel that while Roy brings it up because I'm gonna check out the other thing you sent me.
Mm-hmm. Because maybe you can give that a go. My keyboard's all the way over here, so it'd be a little weird for me to try and do it.
Can I plug in a controller?
No, you did it on keyboard.
I can't. Oh no.
Just press A and the arrows.
Did I just hit that?
Oh. Yes. It should start loading.
Sega.
There goes the fucking surprise. All right. Everyone loves dead science. Did you find Hamodi yet?
I'm looking everywhere I go. Is fucking ads and
That's cat hair for me.
cat hair, garbage. Homodi.
Hamodi. Come on, Hamodi. Come on, Hamodi. I wish you were an emoji on my phone. Hamodi. You're my Brody.
Chrome tab.
You got it?
Homodi.
All right. Okay, everybody. You saw the first one. Let's look at part two. That's, I don't know, man. That's so awful. Which one's worse, Hamodi?
Why is he got a blanket on the couch? Like
Because
No,
he was cold.
Oh, I thought that was I thought that
awkward.
was a sex scene.
He was cold. No.
That's not the sex scene.
That is quite possibly the worst movie ever made.
I think that's just a person in a costume, right?
Is it a midget or a small child, though?
I don't know. I was so drunk I couldn't pay attention. I couldn't stop laughing. Like,
If you are drunk and you want to laugh at something ridiculous and stupid,
check out Hamodi.
it's the whole thing is on YouTube. You can watch the whole fucking thing.
The whole
Are-
thing.
Are we actually allowed to
Yes,
stream what you're asking me to?
absolutely,
Are you sure?
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, share it up.
It's shared.
Where? Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, everybody, just to be on topic. Kaboom. Let's go. Do, 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 do. I can't hear it, though.
Did you?
Um,
See,
Okay,
Greenhill.
that's the name of the town.
Name of the town. That's right. Okay, gamer bro. Let's see what you got.
You're playing right now, eh?
Let's
Nice.
play. There we go. Classic mistake.
Oh.
Press A to jump.
I keep trying to use spacebar.
Is it A though?
It
Yes.
is. Ah, ooh.
Oh,
See that?
Oh, no! Spikes.
You got this, bro. You
Computer
got this.
screens. How did they know?
Do, 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 do. So, while this is going on, I have a talking point, guys. At the very end of the movie, they had a very nice piano rendition of the theme song going on, if you noticed.
I did not.
I don't think anyone noticed, but it's. Oh man, I was honestly hoping this would be a way better film than it was.
With all the controversy, so did I.
Yeah, and especially like some of the YouTubers that were promoting it. I honestly thought this would be.
There was going to be something about it that was compelling.
Yeah, really memorable, just like really funny, just on point. And instead, it just seems like some movie that would have been made like in the 90s, but they would have used a puppet or so, practical effect or something, which actually
It
might
would have
been
made it better.
It probably would have been better with practical effects, to tell you the truth. Whoa. Got this.
I don't know. I felt guilty because you wanted to do 1917, and I was like, "How about Sonic?" And I hadn't seen it yet.
No, we got let's stay relevant. Sonic is the big topic at this moment, so it's fine that we did a review on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm happy. I'm happy I watched it because, to tell you the truth, I'm never watching it again. I will watch part 2 if it comes out. To tell you
Well, we'll have to do a review of it, of course.
Of course we will.
We did the first one.
That's what we do. just
We
doing
review
what we
things
do.
so you don't have to.
Exactly. Like,
And I actually don't get the controversy. Like
I
for
don't get it either.
for this movie, why? Like, are they just bored and haven't? Well, stop.
That's exactly it.
no,
I'll stop.
you know what? I'll get into it really quick. It's because of the content creators that they're constantly arguing with on Twitter, and basically the fans got their way, and they changed the character for the fans. And you're not supposed to appease the fans because of some dogma that I don't know, I don't care about. I really don't understand that. No, you should appease the fans. Not completely. You don't have to like kiss their goddamn asses, but they didn't like the way that Sonic looked. They changed the way he looks. So what?
Could you bring up an image of the old Sonic? Maybe I'll take a look. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
This
Ooh,
is
there we go.
like the weird looking one. So
Yeah.
yeah. Don't put that on the show.
No?
No,
There we
that's
go.
that's a no. By the way.
Oh, I'm done. Game over.
Well, he did look like he looked. Well, I'll just say he looked more like a blue demon.
I think I didn't mind the design, to tell you the truth. It would have been just as good for me. I had no complaints
It
on
wouldn't
it.
have mattered to me.
I didn't even know about the controversy, so
It's honestly it's like two groups of 10 people that fight on Twitter all day.
Yeah.
It's like we're this, we're that, blah blah. And it's
You mean my opinion finally matters?
yeah,
I'll die on this hill.
just irritating retardedness over what? It's a kids movie for people who are perpetually children. That's my opinion on it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I don't think young children are going to enjoy it.
they
And if
probably
they,
don't know who Sonic is.
that's what I was saying earlier. They have no idea who he is. They don't care.
They probably don't know what a hedgehog is.
I'll be back.
That's what she said. Collect her money. It's falling flat. Nice guys.
I was gonna say something, but you might get some anger out of what I was gonna say.
Just say it. We got 5 people watching.
It's actually from a movie,
Excuse me, everybody.
and it's actually from a movie from the woman in the movie that was playing a sex worker.
Julie Roberts?
No,
Boo.
she didn't say. It was in that other one where like the chick had the black book of all these like high-powered politicians and businessmen and stuff that paid her for sex, or TV show. I forget which.
No idea.
But she said they don't pay her for sex. They pay her to leave after.
Oh, I remember that. I can't quote it though.
I forget what the movie or TV show, whichever it was, but
Right.
no, it might have been like Criminal Minds or something.
Oh my god.
Like,
I'll never
one of the
watch
million episodes.
one of those shows that I just the second it's on it gets turned off. I don't miss having cable at all because there's shows like that where there's some giant fucking tool on there trying to be I'm a hacker. Yeah, off.
I have new additions.
Oh, look at the fans that I got him.
Are those Noctuas?
Cool Masters.
Yeah.
To go with my
Garbage.
Cool Master Cosmo S
Unless
case.
they're Noctuas, they're garbage.
Oh, by the way, desk height compared to tower height.
Yeah, that's his tower. Giant monster thing.
Hey, when I'm putting new components in, I can basically stick my whole head in there while I do it.
It's like an old car.
No more getting cuts on your fingers from sharp metal edges from these tiny little cases.
Here I am contemplating building a mini ITX. Or No, mini ITX.
Nothing wrong with
Micro ATX. I
Are
like
you-
space. I hate fucking tripping over computers, man. All right, so
Sonic.
Sonic. The only other talking point I have is when the sister said, "Use this as an opportunity to leave your husband." Well, she seemed like a single mother, and she seemed very happy. So maybe she should have left James Marsden. That's all I got. Right.
That whole thing was a trope.
People should stay out of other people's business.
Yeah.
She happy with him? Let her be happy with him.
They seemed, you know what? Those two characters had excellent chemistry. I thought
The actors.
there's a marriage. There's a marriage that's going to last.
Yeah, they did. Like when she's talking about how he supported her through college so she could become a vet, etc. I felt that they had a really, really great relationship, and like
Yeah, totally.
whatever the sister's problem is, she's just jealous, really.
Yeah.
Come on, she's with James Marsden, and whoever she was with fucking fucked off and left her with a kid, right?
Yeah.
Because she was an insufferable person.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
At least her sister didn't listen to her.
Exactly. So how many stars are we gonna give this pilot? Oh wait, one more talking point. I still got one here. When Sonic blew up, I wish he would have died so I could turn the movie off. That's all I have. That's it. Those are my notes. I'm completely out now. I'm like, oh god, he's still alive. Just wouldn't that have been great? He's actually dead. Like, oh no.
You can't kill an alien hedgehog.
I know,
What?
but it would have just like, well, why not end it on a sad note? Have the kids crying.
Relevance. Yeah, make it relevant. What really did for me, what made it a really bad movie, was when he went to the bar and he was just like full on fucking dancing in front of people, and nobody's got any questions. They're all just like, yeah, there's this fucking weird looking motherfucker dancing in the bar, and everybody's just like, yeah, sure, cool. Like,
cringe.
that's it's just like there's this suspension of disbelief, and sometimes I have a tough time suspending my disbelief.
When it's a CGI blue monster.
But when it's a CGI hedgehog blue monster, and he's like literally dancing in front of like a bar full of hillbilly rednecks who are fucking xenophobic as fuck.
For some reason.
And nobody says shit.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I was like, this is too much.
That's what you guys got from the bar scene? What I got from the bar scene is after they played darts, he scratched off play a sport.
What?
Just saying.
Well, right now
It's a game. It's not
right now though. There are no sports. There's no such thing as sports right now, bro.
Slow clap all the way. I missed that. That's a good joke.
No, I'm serious. That's what I got out of the bar scene. I'm like, darts is a sport?
And nowhere on his list was get laid.
Do you see any giant female alien hedgehog?
Hey, in the series, Sonic has a girlfriend, okay?
I know. Isn't she pink?
She's pink. That's right.
Amy Rose.
That's right. Sonic.
And Amy Rose. That's right. That's the name of my first girlfriend, actually. That's her actual name, Amy Rose.
Is she a stripper?
No.
With a name like that?
Maybe now she is. I don't know.
That was rude, and a name doesn't make someone a stripper. Come on.
If your name's Amy Rose, you're definitely headed in a certain direction. Oh!
If you're dating guys like me, you're definitely headed in a certain direction.
She's like on the bunny ranch list nowadays.
Well, she was. I'm not gonna comment. Actually, I'm just gonna keep it.
She's a freak. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
So
Stairs.
Stairs. How many
No.
stairs out of 200 we
Wait.
giving? Wait, okay.
There's one last thing. One last thing we can say about that movie. What do you guys think about the desecration of the greatest small truck in the world?
The Toyota Tacoma.
They destroyed a Tacoma. Like,
Oh, and they took the roof off? I
that
thought
hurts.
it
That
looked kind of
hurts.
cool.
I thought that was a showcase of how tough it is. Really,
Well,
just
it's
like
still running.
the Hilux in Top Gear. There, you remember that episode of Top Gear where they tried
Yes.
to destroy the Hilux and it was just still started.
Still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
All right.
I thought it was a good thing for that truck. I thought that anybody who watched that, they're like, you know what, that truck can take some abuse. I don't think they desecrated it at all.
Let's answer the question at the bottom of the screen.
No thanks.
I agree. No thanks.
No thanks.
So, how many stairs are we giving this awesome film?
Can I have 2 votes on it? With and without Jim Carrey?
Sure.
I'm
Sure.
thinking maybe the cop brother-in-law from Breaking Bad would have been a better
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Robotnik.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Right?
yeah.
He's already
Now
bald.
you're talking.
Dean, whatever.
He's already
Yeah.
short. He's already bald.
He
Yes.
was also in Starship Troopers.
Yes, he was. He was missing a limb.
And he's also in some other show where his like face got pushed into a hot grill.
I
I
know
don't.
he was on Under the Dome, the Stephen King show that probably
He
got canceled.
No, he was some sort of like SWAT guy or military guy in that one.
Oh, I have no idea. Dean Norris, I think is his name.
Dean Norris, yeah, he's always playing some kind of jarhead type character.
But would he not have been a great Dr. Robotnik?
If I remember correctly, in Starship Troopers, I think he's the same age as Casper Van Dien. Weird, eh?
Mm-hmm.
He looks so old.
You know who I think would have played a better Dr. Robotnik is the guy from Mad Men, the main guy. The main guy from Mad Men.
Like
I've never seen a single.
what's his name? The guy that's in those commercials now?
Yeah, he's in the commercials.
John something?
Mad Men. Let's look it up.
He could have done good.
You know who
Donald
could've been-
Draper in Mad Men?
Guys, hear me out.
Totally.
Guys, hear me out. You know who could have been a good Dr. Robotnik?
John Hamm.
No.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Louis C.K.
Oh.
Right? And he's already a villain in everyone's eyes, so
That is true.
I have
Yeah.
one final answer to who would have been a better Dr. Robotnik.
you
Anyone.
anyone,
Fucking anyone.
anybody, yeah.
Just saying.
They could have had the Yoda puppet in there with a mustache, and it would have been better.
Oh, Baby Yoda.
The dude that played
Mustache.
the dude that played Juggernaut. The dude that played Juggernaut. Right there. Like, another guy. Like
The British
Oh,
guy.
The British guy, yeah.
Like-
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Never underestimate the
Basically,
predictability of
anyone from
stupidity.
Europe, those
Anybody.
pasty white skin where they don't get any sun. Anyone from as I have pasty white skin because I don't get no sun.
Nobody here is getting sun, bud.
Ah,
Nobody's
Right.
getting sun right now.
quarantine. It's so much fun. It's a little bit of fun for everyone. Tune in to We Are the Night, Tuesdays and Fridays. Next week we're gonna review. Sorry, on Friday we're gonna review something that doesn't suck. Hopefully these guys will be able to talk.
It's the movie Cats.
Yeah, we're reviewing Cats.
Oh
Who's-
my god.
No, who's in that? I don't even know who's in that.
I don't know. Is that actually real?
Yes.
It
I'm
Like
just,
is.
I'm just
It's a
saying that because I have a cat hugging me
oh,
right now.
Aw.
me and
Look,
my cat.
paw on each side. Oh,
Me and my cat.
oh,
Me and my
oh.
cat. It's nice.
Man, if I was having a bad day and I went home
And that a cat crawl into your neck like this.
and like just I love you no matter what. Oh, you just
Well, that tickles. Quit it.
you just infected like 40 people with COVID-19. It's okay. I love you. I
Yeah,
love
I'm still your cat.
I still love you.
Big old hug, eh? Nothing like it. Nothing
No,
like the love of some pussy. Okay.
that's that's the rag doll in her. Oh look, drool. I got drool.
Aw.
Well,
Never wash
that's
that
enough.
shirt again.
Frame it.
If I did that, I'd have no shirts left because she drools on all of them.
Okay, guys.
Aw.
How many stairs? We got. Ah, one, I gotta stop talking out of my nose. But to
I'm gonna.
everyone watching, we're taking this show on the road over to twitch.tv/Tronixization for We Are the Night trivia. So we need to wrap this up now. We should be there in about 15 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna go first,
Go first.
and I'm just as a guy who was playing Sonic when it was new and everything. I still gotta give it 20.
Out of
Oh.
200.
20 out of 200,
Oh.
and
No.
mainly because Jim Carrey destroyed. Like as soon as he walked out as Dr. Robotnik and started his fucking, oh, you're stupid, you don't matter. I'm like,
Yeah, that did
and,
kill it for
and
me
the
too.
guy didn't shoot him. Like it's like
He stole the show in the worst way possible, is what you're saying.
like if I was that general or major or what, I don't even remember the guy's rank now. It's just like, fuck, everyone shoot, fucking shoot him.
Yeah. Never
This
trust
guy's a
police.
threat to national security.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I was thinking the same thing. Just put a bullet in him.
I would have. I don't know. I got a gun. Someone starts talking to me like that, thinking they're the shit. It's like, you know what? Oh, no problem.
Fuck
Yeah,
you, stupid mustache.
I'll deal with the court martial.
Yeah,
Oh well.
the medal.
Would there be one?
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
there'd be a medal.
You get a medal for it.
Like,
You're a hero.
just get everyone to say that he pulled a gun on you in self defense.
It was so bad.
You saved the movie.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't think that movie would have been any better without Jim Carrey, but
If they used someone
A
else,
little bit.
if they used someone else, it would have been somewhat enjoyable.
I
it was-
liked Sonic though. Here's the thing. I liked Sonic.
yeah, he was
But-
lovable.
Because of Jim Carrey, I found the movie barely watchable. Like,
I feel like there's a lot of good things that were left on the cutting room floor, and they left a lot of crap for some reason.
Yeah.
That-
if we weren't reviewing it, I would have shut it off and not finished it.
I couldn't wait
too.
to shut it off.
Me too.
That's why.
I paused it like 9 times, dude. When
Well,
I did something else.
That's why I didn't see Tails, because as soon as the credits started rolling, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not in. Fuck this shit. All right, so 20.
he
Mobius.
destroyed it.
How many stairs out of 200?
Well, I'd say give it a little bit more. I'd say I'd give it 50.
50. Wow.
Yeah.
Someone's being generous with those stairs.
Well, hear me out.
Still, it was watchable.
I thought the Marsden character. I thought that he was good in that role. I thought that his wife was good in her role. I thought that their relationship. I thought that
She
was
was
something
sexy.
to build on. She was
sexy.
a
Yeah.
gorgeous woman. amazingly gorgeous.
I agree with all that, but Jim Carrey ruined it.
He did, but I, I, I don't think that they really took the Sonic brand and like did it justice. But I do think that the individual performances, there were some good individual performances by some of the people in that movie. And I thought that despite all the shortcomings of the movie, that there were some strong things. Marsden's performance was good. Sonic, as you'd mentioned, I thought that the Sonic character was he was entertaining. I thought that his personality matched
That's spot on.
what you'd expect from a
Sonic.
character, the character Sonic, that we all grew up playing at least one Sonic game. I mean, I played it occasionally, very rarely, but I was more of a Nintendo guy. But I'd give it 50.
Oh wow. I'm gonna give it the same rating as Birds of Prey, 115. It was watchable. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. Leaving it there.
I'm basing mine entirely on the fact that it was
Jim
Jim Carrey in there. The rest of the movie, I would give it a higher rating, but the fact that he was there,
So 20 is your rating with Jim Carrey.
with
So
him.
what's your rating without?
Without
They cast somebody else.
if they put basically anyone else in that role, I would give it at least 100.
Yeah.
Huh, wow.
Like
Yeah,
if they did a serious Dr. Robotnik that wasn't being a, stupid goofball, overacting like a fuck, like I don't know, like he's eating chips like this. Like he overacts so bad that it destroyed the movie for me. So basically, anyone else in that role, I'd give it at least 100.
He's only like he's a one-note actor. Every
Yeah.
role, it's the same.
And it's Ace Ventura.
Or the Riddler, or
Mask.
I hate that. movie.
Isn't it the same character across all three?
Pretty
All,
much.
everything, Dumb and Dumber. It's always
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the same thing.
Fucking Lloyd. I traded the van in for this little shitty bike.
Yeah, if his buddy would have shot him at the beginning of the fucking movie.
That would have been great. And maybe he'd become Robotnik. That would have been.
He actually would have been better as Robotnik.
You said anybody.
Another guy that would have been better.
Hey, he was already there. He shoots him and takes over. That would have been fucking epic. Just imagine that.
And it's
No.
believable because there's millions of dollars.
No, I'm Dr. Robotnik. But there's
Wow.
also in the video game,
hmm
Dr. Robotnik was round.
Oh, he's fat.
He was fat. Yeah.
He was not a skinny little toothpick.
He was obese. Don't
Yeah.
judge him.
He liked his donuts. No, I like donuts myself, but he really liked his donuts.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Robotnik right there, man. He's already a ginger. Shave those 2 strands of hair he's got left. Make him grow a mustache. Like, what else is he doing? He's pretty much written off, so could have worked.
You know who would have made the best Dr. Robotnik, though?
Who's that?
Alex Jones.
Maybe.
Mhm. Alex
He's
Jones.
He's the right shape for it. Is he a redhead?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, let's cut this short, guys. We're moving over to Twitch to do some trivia. Make sure to head on over there. That's twitch.tv/Tronixization.
Right there.
Be doing it's right there, right there. We're doing the next section of the show, and yes, it's a traveling show. We go website to website all night long. So the segment's called Trivial Matters. Head on over. It's a lot more fun. Yeah, I got
The
nothing on this
mist.
movie. Yeah, I can't talk about this movie anymore. I wish it was never made.
It's more fun than us talking about Sonic.
I'm
Yes.
sorry I suggested that we
Don't be
review
sorry
this.
about anything. Once in a while we gotta review a stinker. And it's been 2 in a row, so. Well, let's see what we got next week, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, you can't break this human spirit, and I do love you all.